Here is your Anthem, Arizona update, real estate update for first week of November. And what I wanted to start doing is I'm going to be doing a weekly update, and I want it to be more of a data-driven. People always ask, how's the market? I lived in this area for over 20 years, and I thought it'd be kind of nice so people could actually see what I look at every day when I'm watching the market, specifically where I live, which is Anthem. So right in front of you here, let's get into it. Right in front of you here is what we call this is called the Crawford Index. And what it is a company that takes all of the data from the MLS, the multiple listing service, and they compile it and they offer a bunch of different ways for us to view how our market's doing. I love this gauge approach, and how you read this is this middle section here is called the market index. A 100 would be a perfect even buyer and seller market. So we would have the exact number of buyers, we would have the exact number of sellers, supply and demand would be equal, and you would have a market index of 100. This is currently looking at Phoenix, Arizona. You can see on the left-hand side, the supply index is at 39.9. So our supply is actually below what a normal market would be. If you look at the right-hand side, that's the demand index. The demand is 55.6. It's below 100. So the demand is actually lower than normal. But the demand is still slightly higher than the supply. Therefore, you have a market index of 139.5. What that's telling you, if it's in the green, that is considered a seller's market. So we still have more demand than we have supply in Phoenix. If you look at Peoria, here is more of an example of they are pretty much right now in an even market for sellers and buyers. There's still low supply. There's still low demand. And I'm going to go into that a little bit further. But I thought it'd be interesting to share with you a 104, anything from a 90 to a 110 is considered a normal and flat market. Here's our area, Anthem, Arizona. You can see the supply index of 23.3. That is extremely low. Well, I'm going to show you we have an extremely low supply of homes right now. And our demand index is actually very low at 45.8, but it's still significantly higher than the number of homes available. Therefore, that gives us a market index of 196.4. Very much still in Arizona, Anthem, Arizona, in both the Parkside and the Country Club, we still have what we would consider a seller's market. So let's go into the data a little bit more to share. Here's the supply side. Here is, in a nutshell, Anthem, Arizona. There are a total right now of 98 homes available for sale. 10 of those are a brand new little build out here that you have some new builds in the 2,000 to 2,400 square feet. So 10 of those are new builds being put out there. So there's really 88 homes total that are available for resale in Anthem. If you take away the Parkside and everything together and just go to the Country Club, there's only 39 total homes available. As I said, my name is Jeff Seaman. I'm a real estate broker, real estate agent, investor. Been in Arizona, in Anthem, Arizona for 21 years. I own Ironwood Fine Properties. I used to work for Dell Webb and Pulte Homes, sell the new homes here. So I've watched this market for over 20 years. There's always been over 300 homes for sale in Anthem from the beginning. It just 300 to 350 homes seem to be the normal. So when I see 39, I see a total of 90. We do have an extremely low supply of homes. Why I think that is, and what the research is telling us, folks may have a home that they have a 2.9% interest rate on. They'd like to buy a different home and move up, but now they're going to be looking at a 7-8% interest rate, and they don't want to do it, so they're not moving. We still have people that are moving into the area, but the people that are moving up or changing homes has drastically gone down. And that's why you see such a low inventory in Anthem. Here's the demand side, our interest rates. A lot of folks, I would say 95% of the homes that are sold in Anthem, 90%, and some may differ, are going to be with a loan. There's not as many cash buyers. So we're looking today at a 30-year fixed rate of 7.56, 15 years 6.92, and you can look at an FHA of 6.91. Those are come down a little bit. We did get up as high as 8%. They dipped down to almost 7.5%, and now are creeping back up closer to 8%. Everything we read doesn't look like these are changing for at least till the end of this year and into next year. But so interest rates are causing us to have a low demand. So with that being said, that is kind of where we are in our market right now. We don't have a lot being offered. We don't have a lot being sold, but it's still a little bit of a seller's market. And if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below, and we'll reach out to them as well as maybe my dogs will. And if I can help at all, once again, my name is Jeff Seaman with Ironwood Fine Properties, and you'll find my information below. Have a great week, everybody.